Welcome to Winners, Losers, and Lovers, possibly the most important podcast ever created. Every week we talk about a different movie and we break it down like it's something that actually matters. We look at the stats, the stories, the first reactions, the second thoughts, and whether this movie is an old print, a fresh cut, or an early release. We examine the scenes that stick with us, the quotable moments, the archetypes, the stereotypes, and the tropes Hollywood can't stop using. And of course, the winners, the losers, and the lovers. The things we just can't stop talking about. It's podcast time. Screw it.
Perfect way to start it.
Winners, losers, and lovers. Today we are talking about Arlington Road, the epic Jeff Bridges movie. We're talking about a movie today. Anybody remember what it is?
Begonia.
What movie are we talking about today?
Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko, 2001. Today we're going to talk about Alien Romulus. And remind me, what movie are we talking about today, Andrew?
We're doing Sinners.
Okay, we're here with Winners, Losers, and Lovers, a podcast with a bunch of guys hanging out. Today we're going to talk about the Temple of Doom. I'm here with Andrew, Kenny, Kyle, Andrew, and I'm Brian. All right, we are here with Winners, Losers, and Lovers. Today we are talking about the 2019 movie Ready or Not. And in our quest to attain sponsorships, Andrew, I think you had a sample for us.
I did, yeah. I mean, this movie is ready or not, but you know who's always ready? Little with their hot and ready pizza. You know, for $6.99 you can get a pepperoni pizza, right? Ready to go when you are. You order ahead online on their website. Use code WLL10 and you get 10% off your order. And, whether you want breadsticks, pepperoni, try the extra most bestest pepperoni, which has extra pepperoni and cheese. Don't forget the crazy bread on the side. Ready or not, but it's hot and ready.
And in no way, shape, or form are we affiliated with. So we make no guarantee about that price.
Or the coupon code you gave.
Really.
This is one of those films where I watched it and I think I liked it, but I don't know.
I really liked like the intercessional imagery of the planet. So I don't know if you noticed, like the first time you see it, we're looking at the whole Earth, and then each time we have like an interlude. Yeah. The planet starts to rotate and you see that it's flat. So I don't think I clocked it till like the third one. And then I'm like, wait a second, like, oh, nice, like, well played. And then, of course, it's got the dome, and then she pops the dome.
We don't know if she's an alien or not. Like, her whole, I've got a calculator. I have to remember an 86-digit code.
I switched back at that point. I was like, oh, she's not.
Yeah, like, she's making this
outsmarting him right now, yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll just get him in the closet. I'll lock him in the closet, and I'll peace out. And, like, no.
The Stavros character, take him out. You can literally eliminate that character and that whole storyline. Nothing changes with the film.
Like, he's been great in everything. He's not just the weirdo in Breaking Bad.
So that was my first exposure to him.
Me too.
Okay. And it has been hard for me not to see him as the crazy white supremacist drug dealer. Like, but now, like, you're like, okay, no, like, I think you're right. Like, this one, he isn't that way at all. And I could see him as this character rather than Jesse Plemons playing a character.
Yeah, he said because of his resemblance to Matt Damon on Breaking Bad, everybody called him Meth Damon.
But it lives in a very favorable place, you know, nostalgically speaking. Like I still, the parts that I still love, but the rest that I thought, like, I was gonna like make these key arguments, like the cold open is better than you remember. It's not. It's not. Kate Capshaw isn't as annoying as you think she is. She is. She might even be worse than you remember. Like, and so all of these little beats where I was like, no, this is good. And then it's like the cultural appropriation isn't. It is. Like, and it's not even cultural appropriation. They didn't appropriate anything. They just said this is India, and it's not. Like, there's no, so they didn't really appropriate anything other than a country.
Well, let's hear from our man alone in the cold. Andy, do you remember the first time you saw this?
I do, actually. And here's the funny thing. I remember watching it going, the fuck did I just watch, right? Like, and then I turned around and I started it again. Like, I loved that movie when it first came out. And I watched it at home. I had a day off, and so I just happened to find it, pop it on, thinking it was a straight ahead, like kind of like horror film, because, you know, with the imagery, it kind of has that feel.
I was underwhelmed. It was pitched to me as this big, oh, everybody loves it. This is Donnie Darko. It's so deep, and people are building their whole personalities around it. And I watched it, and I was like, all right, I guess. Like, I didn't glam onto it. I think it's interesting, Kenny, the perspective you gave of contrasting it with other kind of high school movies. Now that makes sense why so many people grabbed onto it as their identity, because yeah, I'm not the bring it on American Pie crowd. I am the, angsty arty student crowd, and there wasn't anything like that.
Winners, losers, and lovers.
Bye.
If we don't all get zapped by our evil overlord, we'll see you next time. Winners, Losers, and Lovers is possibly the most important movie podcast ever created. You can catch new episodes every Tuesday starting March 17th.